Good morning. And by that, I don't mean morning at all. Good afternoon and good evening to everyone watching. Thank you so much for being here. We're back with more Pikmin 4K 60 FPS and Angelo, the anime dude. Welcome on in. Your question was, what is the name of that Smash remix? And the first one that you heard is called Super Breaks Bros, and it is by DJ Cutman. DJ Cutman is an awesome remix guy. So glad you asked. Instafluff, it's really good to see you in chat. I saw you in Esther stream earlier. Thank you so much for being here. CW, welcome back. Merry Christmas to both of you. It's a banger in D-Rama, and I would argue this is another banger in many ways. How is everyone doing this evening? I am so excited for Christmas. I have wrapped many a gift today. And I'm all ready to go for that. I got something I'm very excited to give to my brother, and something I'm very excited to get for Essie and my parents as well. So, very excited. Also, the first year that I'll be spending Christmas Eve in someone else's home instead of my parents or my own. Doing all right? You ready for Christmas? Got all your stuff ready? You feeling ready for that, Instafluff? You gave yourself an early Christmas present. Oh wow, that's an awesome gift, Rama. Did you enjoy it? Were you pleased with your own reaction when you opened the gift? Yeah, thanks CW. I appreciate that a lot. Let's go to our main screen here and boot up Pikmin, and let's just chat about Christmas and stuff, because talking about Christmas is fun. And hey, you're only allowed to talk about it so often before people get mad at you. It's December 1st. It's Christmas all month. Let's not talk about Christmas anymore. David v. Christmas. It's a David v. Christmas kind of year. If you use any of the, in fact, I don't know how many channel points you have, Instafluff, but if you have enough channel points, you can unlock a Christmas themed emote that I've got going on. Looks like you have one you're using too, though. That's a really good one. I love that Scarlet Pigeon one. That's a good one. You kind of look like the Grinch who stole Christmas. Who, me? Who, me? Why do I look like a Grinch? That's not very nice. I'm not green. Although maybe we have similar eyebrows. Maybe that's where you're going with it. In which case I take that as a compliment. Alright. With that out of the way, look at that. Instafo had enough to redeem the hype. Let's go. That's hype in and of itself, in my opinion. Alright, let's get started with some 4K HD 60 FPS Pikmin. And we are on the final area before the final trial. So let's get this started, shall we? Now, if anyone is curious, I should have left a command to download this if you want. Although, really, it's the first thing when you Google. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remix my audio for a second here. Alright, so in the meantime, we're going to be doing a quick Jones Soda ad break. We'll be right back after these important messages.
Hi, I'm David. I work in IT. I help fix people's computers. And in between installing software and removing viruses, I get thirsty. So, I like to simmer down and drink a berry lemonade Jones Soda. This is how I Jones. How do you Jones?
Thank you for that, Instafluff. Always good to have that Jones holiday spirit, you know? I think it's related. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta change this. Oh gosh, that was loud. That is very loud. Okay, let's try that. Okay, good. Everything is correct. Wait, what? What happened to my audio? My audio got yeeted. There it is. Okay. Cool. We're good there. Alright, that's better. That's better. Fancy meeting you here. Or Dancy, if you want to include a dance-off. Alright. So, Hello, Esther. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, wow, Ramen Noodles. That is fan-flippin-tastic. That is such a good idea to incorporate the Insane Asylum emote. But it looks like Twitch did it for us. That is perfect. Holy cow. Is that all like face mapping, or is that like default for every emote? Because that fits perfectly. Holy cow, Ramen Noodles. Yes, it's more Pikmin Time Link. I'm very much looking forward to it. In all 60 FPS, 4K glory. The bestest games of PK. Pikmin, Pokemon, Pac-Man. Puckman. I haven't heard of Puckman before. Pikmin, Pokemon. Yeah, if you abbreviate Pikmin and Pokemon, the two are almost interchangeable. And Pac-Man gets kind of close, too. Interestingly enough. Alright, so to recap what we've done, we currently have all the pieces from the impact site. We have all the pieces from the Forest of Hope, as well as all the pieces from the Forest Navel. So, we are on to the final area, called the Distant Spring. And then after that, of course, is the final trial. So, I just got my Nintendo Switch 9 days ago as an early Christmas gift. Angelo, that is fantastic. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Wow, Esther, that's like Christmas overkill on that Jones soda. We got lights and a reindeer nose and antlers. That's crazy. I didn't mean to miss your good news. That's crazy. Saw I missed your good news there. Nice, nice. Ooh, nice Christmas hat emote. I like that. Oh, it's a better TV emote. Cool. All right. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this done. I haven't played this area in a minute, but I think the good first thing to do is get an army of blues. And go for the center. I want to say there's like an egg or something I want to get. Let's just do 100. I'm feeling dangerous. Oh, that little conglomerate right in front of me is where I want to go. Let's go, Angela. Congratulations. How many parts do I have? I have 19 out of 30 parts. Really, CW? Yeah, this part's pretty challenging, but it is fun. Come here, you. Alright. I don't remember what this is. I thought there's supposed to be like a... There's supposed to be like a big item there that adds a ton of Pikmin, but could have made that up. Okay. Come here, you. It's kind of a bad angle. Yeah, that's a lot of dead Pikmin. That's what, 20? Yeah, I hate when it does that. We'll make up for it, but I want to clear the area. No, that one got missed. That's alright. Okay. We'll grab this. Yeah, the music is fitting, I agree. This is where stuff gets a little dangerous because, yeah, they go a really weird route. Kind of go their own way, like, they don't really stick together, which is kind of the problem. So then, like, some bull bear will wake up and start, like, attacking them and stuff. So it becomes kind of like tough to defend them when they all spread out like this. But I think they'll be okay. I mean, who knows? We'll see. Yeah, I guess they were fine. New modifications are fun. Pikmin is a very satisfying game. Pikmin is such a satisfying game. The ripples are by the H2O sound so soft. Gives you goosebumps and chills. Yeah, the sound design on this game is fantastic. I agree. You should, CW. Oh, okay, yeah, there is a bull bear very close. Look at that. Oh boy. That was unfortunate. I lost a lot of flowers there. Oh gosh. Yeah. I might want to tackle this bull bear first, to be honest. Attack him with reds or something. Get like 60 reds maybe. Am I into anime and manga? Not so much. Not so much, but... Yeah, blow that one Pikmin. That's fine. Get him, guys, get him. Okay, that was very ideal. That was very ideal. So, now... Here goes nothing. Okay, that was very ideal, too. We'll probably get more blues. Yeah, that... I know you can sneak behind them, but... That was excellent. I'm very pleased with that. That was excellent. Okay, this is what we'll do. I don't want to waste all these carcasses, so I want to dedicate the next little bit to actually getting more guys, so... A Pikmin speedrunner? Dude, I wish. I was just watching a Pikmin speedrun, and they do some crazy stuff in Pikmin speedruns. It's pretty entertaining to watch them. We love that sound because it means we're getting more stuff. Bull bears are the worst. Yeah, bull bears are terrifying. They also kind of, they're not really nocturnal. I mean, they kind of are, but like they wake up and they just like run around and they will like not hesitate to pillage your area. Let's see. Yeah, Martsy. iMarts 3, he's a speedrunner. We used to have more than one speedrunner, but one guy left. He was really awesome though. I liked him too. I want to do some bomb rock stuff too if I can. Goodness, guys. Come on. Don't get discouraged. What are you guys doing? Come here, you. Oh, no, that's bad. That wasn't that bad. Okay, that was actually really good. That could have been bad, but it wasn't, so thankful for that. The Pikmin actually arrived when I called them, which was crazy. Yeah, you really do. There's some crazy exploits in this game, like... I just want to clear out all these carcasses, because why not? Today's not going to be that productive in terms of getting ship parts, but I'm okay with that. This is not a true speed run, so I'll just build my numbers today, and then I'm supposed to get more ship parts tomorrow. It's be kind of a chill day. And also, I don't remember which enemies, but I think if you kill certain enemies, they won't respawn the next day. So that's definitely advantageous for me, too, if I'm trying to do something more strategic tomorrow. Although I do want to blow up some of the bomb rock stuff, so I'll do that next. So let's get like... Oh, let's do this guy too. Not that many. That Wallywog might start attacking these guys, but... Hopefully not. What did you do, Pixel? That was very nerdy. Does that have something to do with comic books by any chance? Getting more of these blues is a good call, because I think blues become really valuable in this level, so I want to make sure I have a good amount. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited I am for Christmas? Probably good 7. I definitely had Christmas where I've been a bit more excited, but I mean, hey, I'm still very excited for it. I'm excited for there's gonna be some new stuff for me this year that I'm looking forward to. So. Yeah, what about you, Mr. Fluff? Yeah, I don't know how that would happen, but... There we go. There we go. If you get enough people, they can't really survive. So one thing that a guy did, right, that I was watching in the speedrun, is he actually got these guys to push this into the water, and then they skipped this whole bridge building thing. It was actually crazy. We'll come back for the blue boys. Oh, sorry, Angelo, dude. You're 10. Wow, you're very excited for Christmas. Let's go. Hold on, give me a second. I'm a bit focused here. Almost the end of the day and all. So I'll check your messages as soon as I get as far as I can here. We're gonna get close. I think we'll quite make it though. Which is okay. Okay. Let's see what you said, Angelo. When I add you to my Switch Lite right now, remember, I'm pro Tendo. Alright, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. I just watched an episode of Transformers Rescue Bots Academy. Really? I learned the name of every Seeker in Transformers that has one. A Seeker is just a recolored Starscream. Starscream? Wait, Starscream like the cat? I know a Olin Rogers cat Starscream, but that cat passed away lately. Thanks, it's the fluff. Hey, I understand. When you leave a message in a stream, it's tough when they don't respond or they don't read, you know, especially when they're smaller streamers, I would say. But still, it's a lot to you know, focus on doing something and do stream. So I think people that can do both are awesome, pretty awesome. Hold on, I have more blues now than I have reds. That is unprecedented. That is unprecedented. Look at that. 303 blues and 285 reds. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that huge leap increase in blues. That's crazy. All right. I think you're right. Is the fluff. 7's about right for you too. Is the fluff? Nice. 7's a good number for that. Oh, there's another. What's that sound? Am I hearing a bull bear running around? Oh. That's funny, not for me. I'm so glad you're excited to have time off, CW. Me too. Alright, let's go. See if there's still a Bulborb defending the... Looks like there's not, so we'll take advantage of that. Alright, they're happy about that. Alright, guys. We'll do this. I think that should take that down. Really? Oh, okay. That's kind of a shame. Oh, gosh. It didn't register. It didn't register the first time I pressed A, so I pressed it again, and then it registered later. That's not great. Can we adopt a Pikmin? I have a Pikmin already. Or a red Pikmin. Wonder when where there's more. What the heck? Oh, wait a second. I think because I destroyed that egg, something happened. I don't quite remember. Hey, bonjour. Bonjour. Alright, guys, let's go towards the... No, I think I'm making that up. Wait, what? They're in the... What the heck? It's weird, I do not remember that. Why sad? Yeah, it's definitely an inside joke. It's like the sad winky face. Such a funny mistype. It's super weird. I destroyed the egg, but I don't know what happened. Like, I thought you were supposed to get, like, a really big pellet that, like, adds tons of Pikmin to your thing. Okay, wait. What was I doing before? Oh, gosh. I think I'm supposed to be on the other end. Because I was building that bridge. I bet the stupid monsters are eating the bridge right now. Okay, let's... Here's that. So I could have these guys work on this. The only concerning thing about this is if, you know, he wakes up. Wow. This guy's a little dumb. Wow, this is actually pretty close to the onions, okay. Okay, we'll go this way in the meantime. And we'll just pray that bull bear doesn't wake up. Okay, here we go. This is where I was yesterday. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Why is one of them dark colored? It might be a shader glitch with the pack that I have on, but I think it has something to do with the fact that the Pikmin get wet. Although I'm not entirely sure, actually. Okay, wow, I was so close. Okay, well, the other guys finished too. We'll see if we have enough guys to move this thing. I don't know if we do or not. We only have 38. That's 50, okay. No problem. All these guys will chill here for a bit. And then I'll attend to my other mins. Assuming I don't need, like, more. No, this will be good. It was even before water? Really? Yeah. It's probably like a shader glitch or something messy. Yeah, I'm glad you're safe, CW. That's good. We have I've been pretty safe too, thankfully, but I know some people haven't been so lucky. So we'll want to come back when we have a fighting force of bull bears. Or bull bears. A fighting force of reds to attack the bull bears. Also, I always sleep on the nectar. Like, it would benefit me a lot to get more nectar, but I'm always like just so impatient. I'm like, just hurry up, guys. I was pretty sure I saw someone like throw over that edge and it worked, but that may have been the Wii version only. One of my uncles got COVID for 2 weeks last month. Dang. Glad I was doing better though, Pixel. That's rough. Alright, we'll attack that bull bear. Those guys are way back there. Wow, look at that. One thing I saw in the speedrun too is they would continue to press A on a ship part, so they would skip this cutscene. I thought that was pretty cool. Just hurry up, guys. Actively avoid the thing that will make them hurry up. Yeah, exactly. That's my problem. Is I definitely sleep on the... I definitely just sleep on the fact that I could get them to drink more nectar. remember where the other guy is. I built the bridge. Where did I build that bridge, actually? I don't remember. Oh, probably over there. Yeah, right here. Oh gosh, so many leaves. Let me get them all across without them drowning. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're gonna drown. Oh, there's more bomb rocks here too. That was only 2. Okay, that wasn't that bad. This is a lot much better of a assortment of Pikmin to not drown with. I think the last thing I want to do today is get more bomb rocks and try to blow up the gate that's next to what's it called? More carry. Oh, what? 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 Oh, I think I got trapped behind that part and then just died. Gosh, man, Pikmin are really stupid. Look at that. We got a Jones ad break, so we'll do that real fast thanks to Ryu, and we'll come right back. Don't worry.
Hi, I'm David. I work in IT. I help fix people's computers. And in between installing software and removing viruses, I get thirsty. So I like to simmer down and drink a berry lemonade Jones soda. This is how I Jones. How do you Jones?
All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks, Ryu, for redeeming that. Yeah, Nectar would save you some trouble. That is absolutely true. Yo, what kind of pizza do you have, Pixel? That sounds great. Sounds great. I love pizza. Almost too much. Look at this one guy chilling. Really? And these guys love getting lost right in front of me. Huh! That was funny. You saw all the Pikmin sprouts. And there we have it indeed. How are you, Ryu? How's your Wednesday going? You excited for Christmas? As InstaFluff asked, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? Alright, so let's get some yellow boys. Alright, guys. This is a small squad, so hopefully no one should be drowning. Okay, this is a lot of bomb rocks. I don't even know if I need this many. Maybe I do. Who knows? Alright. Let's see if we can do some damage to that gate. The final day count. Good question. If I'm really good. Let's see, I have all these left. I cleared that entire area already, which is awesome. I think if I'm good, maybe 20. But that's a little... That's a little, what's it called? That's a little generous, I would say. Dude, let's go. This was awesome. Nice. Uh-oh. Wow, okay. Alright. I'm surprised no one died from that explosion. How's it going, Radzo? Welcome, man. Let's just wreak some havoc. Might as well get all 100 out. Wednesday went well for the first time in I don't know how long. It was a slower day at work. Nice. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad it's been a slower day. That's a nice break. Bruh. This blowhog guy is gonna be a problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a problem. The blowhog is definitely a problem. Oh boy. I think finding these guys with blues would probably be better. Nice. That was awesome. I got some losses there, but hey. Not too bad. Can easily make up for that. Welcome, Charles. Yeah, we'll be good here. Some of you even becoming flowers. Let's go. Alright. Rolling one area. Pretty good. It's so strange that Transformers can be related. Yeah, how does it even work? That is a bit odd. Same mechanic. Yeah, I guess Transformers can be related if they have the same mechanic. They're the same effectual father, I guess. So hopefully, if everything goes well, I only have one bull bear to fight instead of a bullhog, two bull bears, and one of those snitch bug guys. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, 27 lost in battle. But now Red's barely surpassed Blues, so alright. Yeah, they make it pretty easy in this game to get more guys as long as you're diligent about getting the things afterwards. The spark. Is that like a part of the lore, or is that just something you made up? Usually the creator, there's a brother, for example. Oh, okay. Gotcha. What if I could kill Pikmin? Like, it falling could, like, kill him. That would be nuts. Mm-hmm. There's only one bull bear here, which is pretty nice. What else is around here? Okay, there's a bunch of stuff over there. So let's attack the bull bear next. Gotcha. Gotcha, CW. You know a lot about Transformers too, I guess. You and Pixel Knight. You and Pixel Knight are kindred spirits in that way. Alright, guys. I don't think I'll need a switch. Pretty sure I can do this. You morons. Another bull bear. Wow. There are a lot of heckin' enemies in this game. Okay, that was really good. Oh yeah, that guy. Crap. I was too slow. That was really bad. Yeah, I'm not happy with how my losses there, but I make up for it probably. Not the worst. I think I lost like 40, something like that. Oh wait, oh yeah, I lost a ton. We'll do the yellow stuff after this. Another straggler? Man, there's stragglers left and right. What got you into Transformers initially, Pixel? I feel like you really do love them. Granted, I didn't watch a whole lot of Transformers, just picked up on a few things, catching up to here and there. Gotcha. Okay. Wait, why are they going that way? Oh, gosh. Are you serious? Why would they go this way? I mean, okay, I guess. Oh, and there's a gate. Gosh dang it, dude. I guess we'll get this done in no time. I think I'll start the gate. Yeah. I want to make sure I get these carcasses. Luckily, it's still pretty early on in the day, so I should be okay. Alright. We'll work on that. We can try to use the yellows to do this part. Let's see. How does this work again? I think I have to like... Gosh, I don't remember how to do this. I think if I go this way. Yeah. Okay, they finished with that. I'll go back up on here. Should be able to go to the next part. Oh my freaking goodness. That was so dumb. Oh my gosh, dude. That was such a waste of time. Oh gosh. Now I'm concerned about timing. I was doing okay time at first, but now I lost a lot of time there. Oh well. No. It's fine. I should have done this in the beginning. No one left in there, right? No. Okay. Let's see if I can get this other part. Go this way. Bro. Get out of here, dude. Is 20 gonna be enough? I think it's 30 for this, isn't it? Yeah, it's 30. Dang it. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I never had to fight that other blowhog, which is kind of nice. So I think I can talk to the ship and it'll heal me. I don't know if you're watching, Esther, but if I talk to the ship, it should heal me. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, it does heal you. Cool. Yep, no problem. Yo, thanks for the follow, Worm Arms. How are you? Welcome on in. The bowsprit. Alright, so now I'm just gonna get as many as I can before the day runs out. Come back? What do you mean by that? Welcome back anyhow. Glad to have you. Guys. I feel like using C-Stick sometimes is kind of productive because so many guys try to carry it and then get discouraged. I'll just leave those guys now. Hopefully I'll make up for all the Pikmin that I lost. I mean, I'm sure I will. Bro. You guys are so dumb. Okay, I got 8 now. You're all going the long way. Alright, this should be good. At least I'll probably get this big guy before the day's out. This is the first Pikmin in 60 FPS. Too many people on Beta 64 Twitch team? Yeah, you mean the Family Friendly Live? Yeah, there are a lot of members, thankfully. I'm happy it's grown. Oh gosh, okay, well. We got a straggler. Actually, wait, let's leave all these guys here. Stream, not team. Oh, there's too many people in Beta 64 stream. Okay, huh. Not sure what that has to do with what you said, but yeah. I'm just being a silly willy, I guess. I saw some grass. I did. That's a derp, technically. Thank you. Thanks for keeping me accountable. So 100. Good. I'm glad you are. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. It's gonna be a good time. I'd say everyone's pretty excited about it in chat so far. I'm just glad to be on vacation. Yeah, Worm Arms. It's a really awesome mod. I recommend it. Just if you Google 4K Pikmin, you can get access to a really awesome build of Dolphin that includes a 60 FPS mod for Pikmin. It's really cool. It's really cool. Alright, I'm curious to look at the Pikmin numbers. We're going to see a huge dip from when I lost like 40. And then hopefully an increase after that. We'll see. Oh yeah. There's that huge dip and then that massive increase. I'm glad, CW. Stay warm. A gaming laptop instead of a MacBook Pro. Well, I mean, hey, I'd be pretty thankful for the MacBook Pro. And besides, don't get a gaming laptop. Save up for a proper, like, gaming desktop. Use your MacBook as your laptop and then get a proper gaming desktop. In the meantime, you can dual boot Windows on your MacBook Pro also, if you want. If you need Windows on it. Also, MacBook Pros are really good these days. I'm really glad that you got one. That's really awesome. My right ear is hurting again. I'm wearing these earbuds. So it's my right one for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's take a crew. We got 300 blues. We're sitting pretty with 300 blues. So I think I can ignore all that area now. Although I want to see... I want to see if there's anything over here anymore. So I destroyed that egg, but I feel like it did nothing. Huh. Weird. I did do boot camp. Nice. Boot camp is good. Parallels is also really good. I recommend Parallels. 53 today, 28 tomorrow. Wow, that's a huge temperature difference. That is pretty wild. What part of the world do you live? Oh, freak. These guys are alive again. Yeah, I don't think you can do the one-shot, one-kill, the bull bear minion guy like you can the bulborbs. All right, Merry Christmas, Rayu. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here. You were fantastic. Oh dear. Dang it. I lost like 10 there. It's so unpredictable, like... It's really unpredictable when it will work and when it won't. Come here, you. Oh. That's not great. That's really not great. It's so, like, hit or miss whether it works or not. Dang. Alright, what else is over here? There's a part over there. There's 2 parts over here. Found a parallel desktop software at my local Best Buy. I did not buy it. I'm so dumb. A parallel desktop software. Oh. I see what you're saying. I mean, Parallels and Boot Camp is good. They have different strengths and weaknesses. Southern Illinois. Okay. So yeah, I bet the temperatures there are a lot more wild than they are here where I live in the Pacific Northwest. All right, so for this it looks like blue boys. Yeah. Kill those guys. Oh, more bomb rocks. Okay. Although maybe I've already been here. Oh yeah, so for this one, I bet I gotta use transform blues to yellows. And then grab that and then transform back into blue. Yep. Alright, so it looks like we're taking a bunch of blue Pikmin from here on out. And that takes care of these last 4. We might be done before day 20. That's awesome. I've never done it this quickly before. Yeah, you guys can take him. Actually, I don't want you guys taking him. I'm going a really stupid route. Alright, so... Oh my gosh, really? Alright. Could use bomb rocks to get this done faster, but... Alright, let's head back to where the onion is. What? I'll go on the other side of it. I kid you not. I went to work one afternoon a few years ago, and it was 60 degrees by first break. It was 30 and snowing. That is insane. How do you dress for the weather in that area? That's crazy. You absolute madman for living out there. Alright, gamer Pikmin. Gamerman. It's like kind of like Gamergate. Alright, we'll head over to that dark gate. I feel like it's like slowly sliding down the hill. You collect Transformers toys. Nice. What's coming out in February and March? Should always bring a jacket just in case. That's a good rule of thumb. It's pretty rainy in Washington, so it's like it's generally kind of cold, but it's never like super cold. So people wear hoodies a lot here. Wow, they finished. That was really fast, actually. What? Are you serious? They're going this way after all? I'm so confused. What made them change their minds? Oh my gosh, what the heck? And they're going that way. Gosh. These Pikmin are dumb. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Washington State, Worm. I love Washington State. So those guys are probably going to die because they're dumb. But these guys are going the right way. Let's see what else is. Alright. There's more to grab, so. Let's get some flowers. Whoops. Yeah, I'll grab some flowers and we'll get some nectar for these guys. The new Kingdom toy line will have some Beast Wars characters, and February is also my birthday. Wow. Nice, Pixel. February is a good month for a birthday. This is what I hate. I hate it when there's no, like... There's no what's it called? Well, there's some at least. Alright, that was kind of worth it. Hey, Annie, welcome! Hey, Christy! How's it going? It's good to see some familiar faces. We were on to some more Pikmin here. I think I'll beat the game today, question mark? I'm not entirely sure. Uh-oh, 91 out of 91. That means our other crew of Pikmin died. I think that's what that means. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, those guys for sure killed my group. Those guys for sure killed them. Oh gosh, I do not want to deal with that guy at all. Might have to though. Oh dear. Alright guys, destroy him, destroy him. Show no mercy. Nice, good job. You guys doing good. You guys doing good. Okay. So let's see. Where's the next piece? Right there. Oh, right there. Huh. How do I get over there? Alright, hopefully this will be enough. Although I'm afraid these guys are gonna perish too. Would you play TAC and the Power of Juju's my childhood? I grew up with it. I've never heard of it, but if you join the Discord and add it as a suggestion, I might just take a look at that. Had to say I don't want to talk about my 18th birthday due to it started on COVID-19. Hey, we don't have to, Worm. Annie and Christy, how's your evenings? Also, how was Christy? How was your stream? I saw you were streaming more Stardew Valley, and the April Transformers Studio Series 86 is happening, so I can get some characters I have been wanting to get figures of for a while now. Cool. Hey, best of luck with the collecting. That's fantastic. All right, so I'm guessing these guys might get eaten in their normal path, so we're gonna see if we can. Where are they going? Are they going the safe way or the unsafe way? I think they're going the safe way, actually. I don't know if I should risk it. It's very inefficient for me to walk with them, but I think they're okay. I think they're okay. I think they're going the safe way. So let's go this way, and I don't know if they're all going to go that same way or not, but oh gosh, what are you guys doing here? Dummies. Oh yeah, they made it safely. Okay, that's what I thought. Really good, Annie. Thanks for asking yourself. Are you excited for Christmas and Christmas Eve? A lot of fun. I'm finally getting back to my groove of things, which I think I actually want to do in my save again. Oh, you're remembering what you're trying to do in your save. Oh, that's a good feeling. That's a really good feeling when you've got that down. All right, so I need yellows. I don't know how many yellows, but okay. I think I should be able to make this in time. I'm not going to get nearly as many carcasses as I would want, but I actually like this chill stream better than going to a lot of popular streams. Like Smallland, who has 5.5k people. Yeah, dude. I know that feeling. The small stream feels actually really nice, I agree. Hopefully this will be enough. Please be enough. What? You idiot. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh my goodness. Please pick him up. Thank you. Alright, guys. So the important part is I got it down. What? Oh, I see there. They can't do it because there's already guys on the ground. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. I might just... Yeah. If there's some yellows in there, though, they're gonna drown. Yeah, if there's some yellows. Oh well, they're gonna drown. They're being dumb. What the heck? They won't go in there. It's really weird, dude. Oh gosh, I don't know where they are. Oh shoot, I made such a bad call there. Oh well. Wait, hold on. Oh no. Oh no. I think I just lost a butt ton of Pikmin. Wait. I don't know if I did or not. Maybe I lost 23? But a lot of them were by the onion. Oh, that's right, because some of them picked up the ship part. So I think we're okay. Gosh, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I definitely left some behind, though. Shantae. I haven't played any of the Shantae games either, Worm. It's a lot more personable versus these bigger streamers. Yeah, I definitely left some behind there. Rip. We like get hundreds of subs and not even lift a finger. I know, it is. It's crazy. It's like, oh, I got another like 300 subs, whatever. I was gonna say I love the community interaction, smaller streams. It kind of feels more close-knit. It does. It really does. I agree with that. Oh gosh, I definitely lost. Oh, I lost. Ooh, I lost almost 70 Pikmin today through my negligence. Wow. At the same time, though, I got a lot of the hard stuff out of the way. I definitely like missed out on carrying some carcasses too, but that's okay, not a big deal. We'll get more blues and we'll head down there. Without watching these smaller streams, when I have half as many of the friends I do today, yeah, that's a big deal. That's awesome. That's how I feel too. A lot of the friends I've made have been through this, to be honest. So, not to say I won't click on the larger streams from time to time, but I much prefer smaller ones. I agree. I agree with that. I actually do also frequent big and small, but I tend to enjoy big ones or small ones more. What the heck? It's just moving. Oh gosh. Let's see, the last one's over here. We should probably kill these guys too. Only one death there, that's not bad. So let's see. So the last one's over here. Most bigger streams feel more uncomfortable to me, at least. I hate how the chat goes really, really fast. I can't keep up. I know that's just an inevitability when you become a bigger streamer, you know? It's crazy. I was just thinking about it, and it's almost been a whole year. Wow, a year. I would say the most pivotal year ever to find streaming and online friends is when you arrived. You and Annie both. So that's a big deal. Because if you didn't, then I know a lot of people's lives would be significantly not as enriched, I would say. I think that's very safe to say. All right, so I don't think I can throw it off from here. So I think I have to throw it up from here. Yeah. I think this was a very pivotal year to get into like streams and stuff. Okay, cool. We got the last two pieces. So we can carry carcasses and stuff for the rest of the day, which is awesome. Now, I could go to the final trial just for fun and beat it really quickly. But I also kind of want to get, like... I don't know. More Pikmin, just for fun. So I don't take, like, a whole day where I, like... I don't know, where I just, like, go ham. It's crazy what I wouldn't... right? What I wouldn't have if it wasn't for streaming. Isn't that a funny way to frame it? I feel like it really puts things in perspective. Things you wouldn't have if it wasn't for the stream stuff. Alright, this is the last piece, I think. You didn't click on the one stream that one time. Everything could have ended up so much differently. Yeah. I'm here to support something... Wait, to report something cruel I just witnessed in beta stream. What is that, Carrie? What is something cruel that you witnessed? Alright. Look at that. 20 out of 30. Let's go. He murdered an innocent sleeping person in Minecraft? Whoa. I mean, is this like police reporting worthy, or... I feel like it might be. Okay, we're showing our blue Pikmin some love. Might need to do it for some yellows too. So let's look at current population here. We have... Wait, oh, I see. 188 blues, 163 yellows. We're doing pretty good right now. Oh, there's some stragglers. Let's just keep exploring, I guess, because I have all the pieces. Let's go over here and get all the nectar we can. Oh gosh. Oh my. Alright, you want to wait till they're all in a cluster, like not do what I did. Word to the wise. Yeah, that was okay. That's definitely a bit better. Why am I 98 out of 100? Oh, are they carrying something? What are they doing over there? Or they're just stragglers I left behind. Oh, those little bugs are eating the bridge. It's funny. Alright, so let's put blues away and try to get like as many flowers as we can. Is nothing ever family friendly these days? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Nothing ever family friendly. Is nothing ever family friendly these days? You mean murdering people in Minecraft's not family friendly, but you're saying nothing is? Nothing is family friendly? Nothing truly is family friendly. Alright, so I think red's having nectar is probably the most important. So. I remember being terrorized before because a bull bear like waltzed into here. And just ate everyone at my home base. It was tragic. Or some more of the Japan only characters got toys in the US like Star Saber. Oh, gotcha. I didn't realize Star Saber was Japan only. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Wonder if there's like, why would I use that? Yeah, that's fine, guys. Eat the bridge. See what I care. See what I care. What I'm saying is kids these days play a lot of GTA and Call of Duty and Fortnite. I'm just one of those kids who has not played them and born in the early 2000s. Gotcha. Wow, you are younger than Super Smash Bros. Melee then. That is a crazy thought. Alright, yeah, I've cleared all the pieces. Again, it's like a little past noon, and I don't know, like, if I just end the day and go somewhere else. That's probably what I'll do. It's not really a point in me hanging out here. This guy loves falling. What is this, Brawl? There's 2 Star Saber and Transformers, an actual robot, and a sword of the robot is the one I want the toy of. Oh. Annie is 8 months older than Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now, was that for the North American release, Annie, or the Japan release? Wow, so all the bull bears didn't respond, but I bet you anything, if I came back here tomorrow, all the bull bears would be here. And they would have respawned. I'm still, like, really weirded out that, like, this area, I could have sworn it had, like, some special item here. If you like, destroy the egg, there's, like, a special item here, but I can't remember, like, if you're supposed to do it by a certain day, or it comes later, or... what? At this point, I'm just admiring the map. Sword of the robot. Sword of the robot instead of just the robot. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. That's a derp. I just looked up Melee release date. Was it November? Or December? Because if it was November, I think that would be in Japan. And I think December would be United States. November 2001? Oh, I lied. No, then yeah, I think that was the Japanese release date then. Yeah. I should be back in a little bit. Gonna head to my parents. Nice. Thanks, Christy. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you in case we don't talk again. enjoy your foodstuffs and enjoy time with your family. Yeah, I truly don't think there's anything left for me to do here, so let's go to Sunset. So at this point, I can go face the final trial. There's part of me that wants to like just beat the game, but another part of me just wants to see as many Pikmin as I can get. Actually, you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll just take a whole day and like clear out the beginning part. Danya, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. It's been a minute. How's your Christmas Eve going? Your Christmas Eve going, I should say. Welcome on in. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it, Christy. Stay safe. Thanks, Worm. That's nice of you to say to Christy. Appreciate that. Genshin, nice. Yeah, what? I feel like Genshin's a huge thing that like people are really into, but I don't know much about it. All right, yeah, that little bump up in the blue Pikmin population's looking pretty snazzy. So we're a little behind on our yellows. What do you guys think? Should I? I'll probably go to the next area just to clear it, and then I'll fight the final trial thing. Esther, if you are watching and don't want to be spoiled, I recommend you stop watching, although I will miss your presence. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, gotcha. I'm not generally an RPG kind of guy, but it's really good to know. If someone's looking for a new RPG, I'll recommend Genshin. It's Genshin Impact, right, Danya? I'm glad you love it. The only US thing Robot Star Saber appeared in was IDW Comics, and he was nothing like his Japanese counterpart. I see. Again, Esther, I don't know if you're watching, but again, I would not watch anymore if you do not want to be spoiled. Because I'm about to 100% this game, so I don't want to like spoil it for you. Yeah, it's really good to see your username. Seriously. Good to see you. People are definitely like busier with their Christmas like plans and stuff. Let's see, I think I want to throw yellows. Oh, that's why I love the Sonic series. Gotcha. There's a really cool trick I was watching on a speedrun where he doesn't even get red Pikmin to go on the fire part there. He actually just like uses the bridge and throws them over. It's actually crazy. Wow, this game looks gorgeous with all the HD stuff. You own the first issue? Nice. Look at this guy just dancing around. Also, this music is really good. It gets slowly creepier and creepier. Oh, yeah? That's awesome, CW. What time do you usually like, work and sleep? So many people are in one spot. There we go. They all spread out. Yeah. So Danya, this is a 2001 GameCube game, but I've used a special modded version of it that enables 60 frames per second and 1080p, and it's looking real good, real fine. Work from 7 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon, and I try to be asleep around 10 or so. Now, what time zone are you again, CW? They're not family friendly. Gotcha, Pixel. I'm glad that there's a type of content for every kind of audience. Not gonna lie, you remind me so much of Zach Fuller, Gmod YouTuber. Really? In terms of his passion for just all stuff Transformers? Is that what you mean? All right, so now we're just gonna do yellows. Oh gosh, those frame drops though. think I should like lower my settings, but I don't want to because it looks so beautiful. But I'm definitely suffering for it performance-wise. Alright, so we'll do some yellows here. Maybe like 25. Alright. Can I just try to drown them all? I might restart the day if this doesn't work, but I'm gonna try something. Wow, okay. Can't believe that worked. Okay, so I gotta throw him back. Oh gosh. This is kind of scary though. Maybe we'll throw them back this way. I'm scared. I'll just do like some at a time. Alright. It's going pretty smoothly so far. That guy's getting really close to the edge though. I might have more than I need, but worth a shot anyway. Yeah, definitely more than I need. Oh yeah, okay. So I think what the Wii use an exploit where they could like basically like push the Pikmin from the bridge onto the fire part, which is pretty cool. Did I hear my name? Sorry, I stepped away. Oh, no worries, no worries. I mentioned this on GameCube. Oh, GameCube. Yes, it's on GameCube. Yeah. Oh, it's a mod basically where it makes it 60 FPS and 1080p. He took a lot of sci-fi stuff, and if you ever heard of him, he made a very funny Tower Unite video of Wallace and Gromit. No, I have not heard of him. No. The overtime has been cutting into my free time, though. Oh, really? I'm sorry, CW. Oh, Central Time. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad you like it too, Donnie. I'm really pleased with it also. The audio is a little glitchy sometimes. I don't know why that is. I could probably fix it if I cared enough, but I've almost beaten the game already, so. Okay. Alright, so I don't remember how many reds and yellows and all that I need. I know I need yellows for the bomb rocks. I don't know how many did you get of each, though. The guy did it with blues and yellows, but 4K mod for Pokemon Coliseum or XD Gale of Darkness? Probably. I'd imagine there might be. Alright, so the question is, can I get these guys across the bridge without them dying? Let's find out. Without them drowning. Okay, so they get their smallest ball when I do that. Alright, so that's an exploit that I've discovered. Alright, so let's separate them into groups now. Let's grab these guys and go to town. That took no time at all. Alright, this is the final boss. How am I gonna do this? Is there a way to cancel this? Probably not, so I'll just throw him. And I'll grab him again. We'll grab one red. Now, this is gonna be risky. I might lose a lot of Pikmin doing this, but I want to try it anyways. Oh, the day's almost over. I want to try it anyways. Or maybe today can be like prep day. I want to try it. My goal here, my plan, is to take one Pikmin and then Bomb Rock Pikmin, or one Bomb Rock, and throw one, or no, dang it. Oh, dang it. Take the non-Bomb Rock Pikmin. Oh my gosh. There we go, let's do that. And then drop it in front of him, and then attack with reds. That didn't really work. Alright, so my goal is to throw a bomb in front of him and then just throw tons of Pikmin. Don't know if this will work, but I'll try it. Alright, so the bomb did not get eaten up for some reason. I don't know why. That's weird. Let's try this again. So maybe I threw it too early. So I think what I'll do is I'll wait for him to come up. I waited too early again. Yeah, that was not right necessarily. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah. I can probably focus on this tomorrow. I think the thing I could have done is not waking him up yet and destroyed the gate behind him to get to more stuff, but You can probably get around him still. I don't think his health saves. Maybe it does. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's not gonna attack. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Okay. So I always get more bomb rocks and try this properly tomorrow. Is there like a way to walk back? Like maybe this is like an easy way to go back. Yeah, it is. Cool. Yellow indeed. Remakes of those games, remasters or whatever. Yeah, Final Trial Day 18, yeah. I probably could have beaten it today, but I was definitely just being a bit slower. Because I was just trying to think through what I wanted to do. Which is fine. I mean, I have plenty of days, and I wasn't going for a speed run or anything. So I'd much rather just like kind of take my time and think about this. What is the goal of this game? Good question, Danya. So you were crash landed on a planet and you lost all your ship parts. So you're slowly trying to rebuild your ship to fly home, but you only have enough breathing, like oxygen basically, for 30 days. So you have to get back there in 30 days. This is not a remake random, no, it's a 4K 60 FPS mod of it though. Yeah. It's finding your end, good to know. Good to know. Sorry, Danya, I completely skipped over your comment there. That's correct, Random. This is the final trial. Yep. The Emperor Bull Blacks. So I lost 18. That's not very many. You never did, Random? So like you only have until the 30-day mark then? Yeah. You have until the 30-day mark, which again, when you play this game for the first time, it's actually very difficult. And if you're watching Esther's stream, she's playing through it pretty blind, and she's you know, I think she'll beat it, but it might be a bit closer. I've completed this game a few times now, so I'm definitely a lot more familiar with like the rules and stuff. So I know what to go for. You had 2 levels. Yeah, you had a tough time in 2 levels. Yeah. It'd be nice if there was like nectar or something around here, but I don't think there is. Alright. So this is the tent where they get all bunched up together. Oh, I didn't pick up any of the bomb rocks. Alright. So we'll do a little scouting trip first. Get some bomb rocks. So yellow Pikmin can use bomb rocks, which are very helpful against this guy, because he will lick up a guy and it will make him explode. And that's when I strike with all my red Pikmin. So let's see. Let's just try one. I'm gonna try something kind of sneaky. I'm gonna step here and press X. And then I'm gonna grab my red Pikmin. And then I'm gonna make him wake up. Oop, that did not happen the way I intended it to. One of the things that made me stop, honestly, was the mushroom that turned... Oh. I kind of didn't want to play anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been watching you guys play it the whole time. I never really knew the objective of the game or anything. Oh, gotcha. Wow, I'm sorry that wasn't explained then, because, yeah, that's, like, pretty essential to this game. Okay. So that's why that doesn't really work. Come on, eat him up, eat him up. Okay, so that's one. So the idea is I want him to eat the bomb rocks, the bomb rock guys. I don't really want two, I only want one. So then I'm gonna just select, dang it, bomb guy. Trying to get to the yellow one. Okay. Oh, what? What happened to my bomb rock? Dang it. That's kind of annoying. The bomb rock just disappeared for some reason. I really gotta time this correctly. But if I do this right, I will lose like very few Pikmin. I will lose very few Pikmin. Oh, no worries. So, red Pikmin are good fighters. They can withstand fire. And yellow Pikmin can be thrown very high into the air. And in later games, they can withstand electricity. Okay, that was pretty good. So now I kind of know what the timing is. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. Watching Esther try to do this is gonna be so funny, by the way, guys. If you watch her stream and she gets to this part and she plays it, it's gonna be really funny. And by that I mean tragic for her. Come here, you. Okay, we'll turn around. That's fine too, I guess. What? Oh. I definitely was not expecting that. Just turn around, my dude. Since when does he do that? I have no memory of him jumping up in the air and landing like that. Huh. Weird. There's gotta be a methodology. Yeah, I have 4 Pikmin now. Cool. I mean, do as much damage as you can, I guess. Well, luckily I have a lot more bomb guys just hanging out there, so. Yeah, but I have so many. I think I lost like, what, 80 Pikmin? But I've got 700 more. So. I'm anticipating at least 5-day restarts when Essie gets here. Yeah, that's a good guess. Yeah, I got 700, so I got plenty. Of course, they're not all flowers, but. Because here's another thing: when they're flower Pikmin, they're faster and they're stronger. They're the first member of the DK crew. Not really the last part, but I had it for the memes. So that's why you ideally want them as flowers. When they're leaves, they're like super slow and stuff, and like they're weaker. C, G. Coconut gun. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully he doesn't pull a surprise attack on us or anything. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. So I think the key is do not let him not face you. He needs to be facing me. That's the goal, I think. All right. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. I still have 65 to work with, but I lost probably 30 there. Just gotta wait for him to waddle back. Okay, I'm dead. Gosh dang it, dude. Gotta be closer, he'll jump. Something like that. Probably. Yeah, it's probably a distance thing. So he needs to be facing the right direction. And I need to be close enough for him to initiate the tongue attack. I can't wait to see how many Pikmin die today. Also, I love the music for this level. It's probably my favorite level music in the game. I only want one of them. Oh well. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, that was it. Oh, freaking dang it. I love making the same mistakes over and over. I agree. This game has good music all around. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so annoyed at myself. Don't do that attack, please. I don't know if that'll kill him. I don't know if there's enough Pikmin. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah. Alright, that was way more losses than I should have gotten, but eh. Oh well. Thanks. Now I can get blues. No, what's funny too is it doesn't really matter how many Pikmin I lose. Thanks, Mason. How's it going? Welcome on in. Because this is the final day, right? And it will give me a final score, but I never got here. Yeah. This is only on day 19 also. I think this is the fastest I've ever completed Pikmin 1. Okinawa life savings? What? What do you mean, Link? I don't know what that means. Olimar's life savings? Oh, there's Olimar's life savings, the piggy bank. Right. Nice. There Here it is, gamers. I can return home. There you go. All 30 pieces. Boop. Thanks, CW. Appreciate that. Goodbye, Pikmin. Goodbye, little buddies. We've been through a lot together. Now look at them go. Look at them go. They can fend for themselves now. Until Pikmin 2, where they need you again. Look at those other colors of onions. Black, pink, light blue, orange, light green. You seeing this? Welcome back, Ant Crazy Gamer. This is the good ending, by the way. This is the perfect ending. Thanks, random. Yeah, it was really fun. That's where the Jones Soda ad, like, memes come from. It was just a project my friends and I worked on in college. Oh. 606 Pikmin lost. All right. All right. There you go. Technically over 1,000 Pikmin sprouted, though. Moment of silence for 603 Pikmin. A 30-second jingle for my aunt's fence company? Did you really, random? That's fun. People say Cheese Nips, Jones Soda, and Dots Pretzels. What about Doritos? Dude, what about Doritos? Make them an epic snack, my friend. You did? That's awesome. I love that, random. Here are all the pieces. Wow, these are not HD textures. And credits roll. Staff credits. I'm a musician but terrible at writing music. That is the only thing I am proud of. Huh. Why would you say you're terrible at writing music? Aw. You're being harsh. I'm better at recreating music. Gotcha. UFO design. So, we got about an hour left to stream, and there's actually a little bonus challenge mode, I'm pretty sure, in this, that I thought would be fun to work on, to showcase a bit. I played Pikmin 3 once and wiped out the population. Dang, that's mean. Not very nice. That's funny. The credit sequence for Pikmin on GameCube is different than the Wii one. I was watching the speedrun, and the speedrun used the Wii version. And the Wii version has a different credit sequence. Also, I feel like the Wii version of the Pikmin is very exploitable. By the way, they were doing tricks where you could like your cursor goes a lot farther. Thanks, Esther. Hopefully, it was not spoiled for you. I did say like, hey, if you're here, you might want to not watch because I don't want it to be spoiled. Just got back? Nice. Awesome, Esther. I did give you a warning in my defense. I said, hey, don't watch if you don't want to be spoiled. And I feel like you did. You dropped a lurk. Thanks. They're going through all the enemies and stuff. Oh, also, I would definitely, Esther, not watch. You can just listen. You don't have to like turn off the stream completely. I would just turn off the visual for this because I don't want to spoil all the enemies. Because it will show stuff on the screen that I don't want you to see yet. So just, yeah, leave the audio on and I'll let you know when you can watch it again. Because I don't want to spoil anything for you. The freaking bread bug. Those things, man. The burrowing snagret. I'm pretty sure, by the way, in Pikmin 3, when you look at the enemies, they will give the Pikmin 1 log and the Pikmin 2 log from Olimar and Louie, respectively. Although I'm sure that obviously there's some creatures that are not in Pikmin 1 that are in Pikmin 2. Dwarf bullbear. A bullbear at an early stage of development in its life cycle. This specimen appears to be nearly fully developed. Gotta love bulborbs. And again, good Pikmin music in the background too. Yeah, this is where I'm glad Esther's not watching. Don't want to give anything away about this. This guy's a dummy, using water Pikmin to attack the fiery blowhog. What a dork. The snatching snitch bug or something. What's it called again? Something snitch bug, I think. Swooping snitch bug. It uses its antennae as wings. Oh, that thing. The freak. Ghoulix. It's funny. There are definitely some enemies here we never encountered. I think that's one of them. I think there's another one too. Iridescent flint beetle. We defeated that guy. Mamuta. But only for their decorative properties. Pearly clam clamp. That's a polypop pellet posy. Okay. Maybe the candy pop buds. Oh, the mushroom guy that who was in chat hated. I'm trying to remember who talked about this who hated this boss. Was it random? I think it was random, yeah. I'm sure it was random that talked about that. Puffy blowhog, that's what it's called. The mushroom enemy you're talking about. Sheer grub. Yeah, that was you. Shearwig. The males of the species are able to fly, but the females remain underground. Oh, that thing. That thing. Oh, yeah. We never fought that. And thank heaven for that. Do not want to fight that thing. Of the more zoomed in camera. I also saw on one of the Pikmin mods called Colossal Caverns, which I kind of wanted to play, but I ran out of time. You could use first-person perspective mode, which sounds hilarious. There's a really awesome guy named Pickhacker, and Pickhacker makes a bunch of mods for Pikmin 2 that are really cool. There's a multiplayer mod that Donnie and I have been playing, if anyone's been watching that. Pickhacker is responsible for that mod. So you can basically play Pikmin 2 with multiple people, up to 4 people actually. It's wild. Really, really cool stuff. Yellow Wollywog. It lost much of its ability to swim. The end. That is the end screen. If you unlock this ending. I don't think I can... Do I skip the screen or do I? Yeah, okay, it fades away. Alright, Esther, you're good. Come back. I have unlocked challenge mode, which I don't quite remember how challenge mode works. Can I open my eyes now? You can. That's right, so how many Pikmin can you grow in a day? This is really fun. You basically see how many Pikmin you can grow at once. So we're gonna try this. Yeah. Challenge mode, boys and girls. And they give you like a certain amount. Oh, not those guys. Stop stealing my stuff, you little brat. He died. Bro, stop being mesmerized. You kidding me? Bro, pick it up. What a dork. So I'm trying to match colors as much as I can, but also be efficient. The best thing to do here is to get 100 on the field as quickly as possible, so that I can be getting them faster. Oh my gosh. How high you can throw these guys. Good guy. Good boy, good boy. Thanks, Lurk, Esther. Oh, are you? Awesome. Let me know what you think of it, Esther. I'll be reading that soon too, actually. It's funny, when you don't start out with 100 or whatever, you are a lot slower for sure. You're gonna head off now? Alright, thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot, my friend. Thanks for hanging out, Link, as always. I appreciate you. I think Yellow got it. I don't really know. Okay, good. Almost at 100 gamers. Hey, JJ Slider, what's up? Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you for bothering to come in here and say that to me. That makes a big difference, so thank you. I'm working really hard on the Melee HD stuff. I don't know how long it'll take to complete it, but I'm hoping can be done soon. Welcome on in, by the way, JJ Slider. I think I've seen your name before, actually. Alright, we're close to 100. Then I can stop plucking these guys and we can keep just charging forward. That worked out. That'll work out. Is there an enemy here or something? Did you update the lighting? I did. I just recently updated it, yeah. Because one of the big pieces of feedback that I got was the lighting wasn't quite what people wanted. So, oh gosh, I gotta use bomb rocks. So I'm trying to improve that. And I got some really awesome team people that are helping me out. Some really cool team members that are helping me out with that, so. Yeah. Probably a lot more blues than I should be getting, but that's okay. I'm sure I could maximize it if I was more careful, but... Okay, that'll be good. You never played Pikmin? Pikmin is fantastic, JJ. Like, seriously, it's really fun. One of my favorite childhood games. I should bother getting those 10s. Probably be a good idea. Alright, so let's try doing... You can always change it when I get down there, I guess. Let's do all the reds we can. Those are my yellows were. I should try to go for the blues now. See if I can grab that last blue one. I don't know if I'll have enough time. Oh, you know what? I won't because I already know I won't because I have to blow up the gate, and I didn't blow up the gate. If I blew up the gate, I get a lot more probably, but. Yeah, I was too slow, probably. How many did I get? There is a multiplayer mode in Pikmin 2, but not Pikmin 1. And the multiplayer modes are really fun. There's actually a mod of Pikmin 2 that lets you play the story mode of with 2 people instead of just 1. It's really fun. All right. Cool. 182 is not bad for a day. It's going to be a lot easier if you started with a lot more than just, you know, 9 or whatever you start with. And for Pikmin 3 Deluxe on Switch, you actually have multiplayer, I think 2-player mode for single player, which is awesome. For the campaign, you have 2-player also. I mean, okay. I wanted one of you here, but... I'm really afraid of that, that grass, or that, yeah, that, get into the wrong spot. Is your little brother? He loves Nintendo games? Dude! Carl Dacious, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, Carl, and everyone from his stream. How's it going, guys? TMT, man. Well, okay, you know what? We have a challenger approaching. Thank you so much, Carl Dacious. How on earth was your stream, my friend? And I think I saw you were playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy, right? How was the stream? How was it? Hey, JJDB, welcome. How's it going? Oh, there's bosses here. There's actually like people to fight here and stuff. Cool. Welcome, AFMAS. How are you, Scott? Good to see you as always. You guys better deliver it to the right spot. So I think they are. Yeah, they are. Okay, good. TMNT fan. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. Gotcha. Now I get your username. Cool. Really good, Lolo. How are you? Welcome on in. We just beat Pikmin 1, and I'm playing a 60 FPS 1080p mod for it right now, and it was really fun. So now we're doing the challenge mode, which is also super fun. I love this game, man. So, yeah. Whatever Pikmin gets it, I guess. I love Challenger approaching upgrade. Yeah! Thank you. Glad you noticed that. Let's do reds. Tackle these guys. Oh, I don't really want blues, but okay. That worked. Once we have more numbers, we'll ambush these guys, take them out. Thank you so much. I'm glad. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on my glasses, luckily. So, gotcha. And it's almost Christmas Eve. I know, it's very exciting. Is everyone excited for Christmas and Christmas Eve? I certainly am. Earlier, we asked to do a little survey to see who was excited. We got a 7 out of 10 on average. So, pretty good stuff. Happy Christmas Eve indeed to you. And I know, Carl, you had a special schedule for since it was Christmas time and all. How did that go? Were you pleased with the games you were able to play and the folks you had? Are you telling me you have 4K Pikmin is in 4,000? Yeah, dude. 4,000 Pikmin in one game. It is wild. Alright, so I guess we'll just ambush. Oh gosh, there's still Pikmin struggling over here. Alright, we're going to tackle this guy. Okay, we got those guys pretty quickly. Yeah, reds really are the best fighters. It's crazy. That's a huge difference. Thank you so much for the follow, TMT fan. I appreciate that. I mean, okay. I want you guys to pick up different ones, but that's cool too. Appreciate the follow a lot. I'm gonna pause here for a little bit. Luckily, this week was more laid back at work since it was near the holidays. Oh man, that's great. Because I know you normally stream. You only stream 3 days a week, but you do it like more spread out. So this time it was like more like 3 in a row, right? So, All right, CW, thanks for hanging out as always. It was awesome to talk Pikmin with you, and I will see you guys next. I will see you next time. Wish I could stream every day, right, Carl? It's really fun. Oh, really? You're gifted a sub to me? Probably someone rated me before, and then you were picked as the gift sub recipient. So that's probably what happened, actually. Okay, wow. This stage is crazy, man. Just gonna have these people working on this. Is that really worth it? Oh my gosh, Carl! Thanks for gifting a sub.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Tim and Tifa. They have given 93 gift subs in the channel.
Wow. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Holy cow. Dude. That's a lot of reds. I already have 100, which is nice. Right? Carl being slick. No kidding. It's like I was almost like asking for him to do it. Man, guys, remember when TMNT fan was subbed that one time and someone gifted him a sub, and then Carl just makes it happen? That wasn't planned at all, I promise. That was not planned at all. I have that much respect for it. What you talking about? I missed what you guys were talking about. Also, holy cow, JJ, I tried a bit of your Minecraft realm, and holy cow, it is super funny. Chock full of little references and stuff. It was so fun to just go through. I didn't do it very exhaustive. Oh, streaming every day. Right. Oh yeah, because JJ does that, you're right. Oh, please do not walk in the water. Please do not walk in the water. Good grief. And Pikmin are dumb. Yeah, Carl's doing great with the scripts. Your check's in the mail, Carl. Don't worry about it. Okay, maybe this is worth it if I get more stuff later. Okay, let's attack this guy. Oh, I did not get that far. I probably played like 5 minutes of it, but what I did see was honestly hilarious. Alright, see if we can defeat this bull bear. It's gonna be risky, but let's try it. Yep, that was really good. Good job, guys. Those are bomb rocks. Ooh, there's a 20 pellet over there. Why are you guys going this way? Do not go this way. I'm not ready for you guys to do that yet. Get ready to play the realm and try to save David and Esther from Santa. Is that the objective? That's hilarious. Also, 10 of the out there I can get. So let's even get blues and do that. And the pathing in this game is a bit silly. Oh man, that's gonna be a ton. I want blues to get this. So we'll probably need more blues, to be honest. I'll deposit these guys. Wait. Not the objective. You sadly are on a side quest. Oh! No, that's not a problem. I don't mind being a side quest. I'm honored to be in there as much as I am.
Incredible!
What? Dude! Carl Dacious. 5 community subs? Thank you so much. Holy cow, man. That was really generous, man. Thank you so much. Wow. Holy cow. Waffle House, Shalp, Astro Felipe, Turtle User, and Random all got subs. Wow. Wow. And JJ Slider, let's go. That's awesome. Thanks so much, dude. Alright, let's grab the blues. Huh. Carl's awesome. Can we get a... I was gonna say, can Carl Dacius, can you shout out yourself? But I guess here's a social experiment. Will Carl Dacius shout himself out? Now, I'm giving him permission to do so. I'm explicitly telling him that he can. Oh yeah, we destroyed the sub goal. Look at that. We got there. Yeah, so now I have to render a ridiculous render of Falco dabbing. So you can thank Carl for that. Okay, well, looks like Carl shouted me out on my own stream. So I guess Carl still won't do it, even if I give him permission. Look at that. What a guy. Okay, so let's let these guys chill. I'll grab more blues. Actually, I'll deposit more. Oh, dang it! I'm letting more yellows deposited for now. I'll get more blues. I'll come back with reds. Yes, absolutely check out Justin also. Huge shout out to Justin. Awesome dude also. Great entertainer. Yo! 4 months of awesome family-friendly content.
4 months of awesome family-friendly content, David Jones.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You're on a 4-month streak. So, of the 6 months you've been subbed, only 4 months of them have been awesome. I'm teasing you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. See if I can get this big 20 pellet here. That'd be pretty awesome if I could. See if I can take these guys and knock some people out. Ooh, that was a really good one. That was super worth it. Okay, they completed that. Yeah, I know you meant 6 months. I'm teasing you, man. Thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate that. I don't have this power, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Shout out Carl Dacius. I appreciate the effort a lot. Thank you, Justin, for doing what no other man can do in this moment. I don't know if this will be worth it or not, but I guess yellows are the play next. Really good. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, they already finished. That's crazy. Gotta figure out if this is worth it or not. I think it is. This area is so huge. Oh, I was done. Darn, I almost killed him. Let's go! This little Pikmin did it! That was awesome. Heart of Mana! Dude, thanks for the resub at 6 months. I appreciate that.
David, thanks for everything. Keep rocking it. Ardo
Thank you. That's really nice of you. Thanks so much. No problem, Art of Mana. I totally understand. Have a good night. Thanks for the resub, and have an amazing night. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. I'm gonna hit the hay and sleep my 4-day weekend. Sounds awesome, Scott. Enjoy your 4-day weekend. Anyone that might have chat before the holidays, then Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year. Thanks, Scott. You too. You too, sincerely. Have a good night, Mana. You have a good night too, Art of Mana. I appreciate the host also. Thank you. You guys are all great. So there's a clam guy here, which is actually crazy. Both the wrong colors, but that's alright. Alright, so it's time for yellows. I guess I'll do this. This is actually got a slow way of doing it, but... Sorry, actually I'm having connection issues. Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for the heads up, Mana. Hopefully those get resolved. Now I have some mins, I think, over here. So I can get the big 10 pellet over here. Yeah, they're all the blues. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, that's fine. I have 19, but I can use some of my blues, too. What? Why are some dying? Oh, I bet they drowned because they were too slow. That's kind of dumb. Oh well. I don't know if we'll get here in time. Merry Christmas. Peace, everyone. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve to you also. I want a very special Christmas thumbnail. Ooh, nice. Thumbnail, what's it for? Sounds pretty awesome, whatever it is. I got a yellow with me, but whatever. I don't really know what direction to go. I guess I could go left, maybe? Ow. Oh my gosh. Do not die. Sorry, guys. I probably shouldn't let them die, because that's technically make my numbers go down, but... Probably enough time to bring these guys in. If I do, that would be a huge boost in my numbers. This is not regular story mode, no. This is a special challenge mode. Yeah. Good question. Good question, Carl. Let's go. Okay, that was actually not bad. I'm trying to get as many Pikmin as I can in one day, basically. That's the point of the challenge mode. Cool. Alright. We're good. We're good! Yeah, I still probably could have done this better, but it's still pretty good. 268 is not bad. And Carl, thank you for relaying my message to Out of Man. I appreciate that. Oh, I know what a thumbnail is. Oh, weird. A Christmas one. Yeah. This is challenge mode. Also, I got a special 4K 60 FPS mod for this, so that's why it looks like on a widescreen. It's like super high refresh rate and stuff. It has a bunch of HD textures and like new materials and shaders and stuff to make it look like reflective and colorful and stuff. So, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The 60 FPS is the big thing that I enjoy. Yeah, look how many red Pikmin I got. Holy cow. That's crazy. Alright, so it looks like based on our time, we have time for one more challenge. So I'll pick the Forest Naval as the last challenge. And we'll see how far I get. Oh, I love it too. Oh, it's very stressful. I've been watching Esther play through it in a blind run, and that's been really fun. Oh wow, they're giving me more Pikmin for this one. Oh, that's the pill guy's back. The heck, dude? Okay, that's fine. Then that'll keep him occupied for a bit. Oh, oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Looking forward to that. Oh, he died. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, we certainly have a lot of blues. It was nice of you guys to help out. Oh gosh, I hate it when it's that glitchy thing up there. Okay. Perfect. I have the 4-in-1 strategy with this, Melee, Pikmin something else, and Wind Waker. What? That's really cool. Holy cow. Okay, guys. What are you guys doing? Gosh, okay. So while I get more reds, I'm going to have you guys start breaking this gate here. Yeah, I just 100% of this game, Carl. I really enjoy 100%ing this game. It's very doable. And there's like a really cool tactic you can use to defeat the final boss and stuff. Welcome back, Pixel Knight. Good to have you back. Okay, they already defeated that, which is awesome. Okay, so let's get more reds. Gosh, I thought they were gonna put it in the wrong one. pretty good. Pro gamer. Yeah, I did. I did it in 2 days. I did it on the 19th day is when I beat the game. With all 30 shipped parts, so. Thanks for the pro gamer alert. That makes me feel very, very pro. Okay, let's see. So those guys are already done. Let's have... I already defeated the pill bug guy. The bread bug, I should say. So carry these back however you'd like. There's probably way more ways of being efficient, but it's hard when like there's people plucked in the ground still. Because the easiest way to get more Pikmin is to not have them sprout at all, but to have them just appear inside the onion. But when you have it this early, you have to basically, when you have this few Pikmin, you have to have them sprout, basically. Okay, you guys are over here chilling. Bro. He's not the brightest. Okay, so take this first. There's another thing to build, there is. Okay, you guys got this. Yeah, you guys will got this in no time. We're getting close to 100, we're not quite there yet. Okay, they're already done. Ooh, there's a lot of things in the back here. Enticing. I didn't know there was a guide for all those games, Carl. That's like super cool. Alright, so let's... Yeah, I don't want the blue guys getting that. Hopefully the red's the one that got it. Yeah, I think it was mostly reds. Okay, I can have him work on this. Oh man, am I fighting like the daddy long legs guy? Oh, please take pictures of it, man. I'd love to see it. That'd be really fun. Okay, they already beat the gate. So now I'm guessing I gotta take, like, the yellow Pikmin there to beat the boss. Where's the blue one? I thought there was another blue one somewhere. Dang it. Might as well see what's down here then. Wow, it's really dark. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Alright. If the boss appears here. Okay, no, it's just a huge... I'm surprised there's no boss here, to be honest. Alright, hopefully that's an even enough distribution. Then I grab these guys. Wow, they can all carry it? Oh, except for two guys. Come on. Okay, what? Dude! You can totally help out. I believe in you. Wait, is he going this way? Oh, he is, okay. Okay, that was totally worth it. I know, Pixel 9, I'm excited too. Alright, sounds good. Thank you so much, Carl. Appreciate the heads up. Oh gosh, this glitchiness again where it's like on the rock and suspended in midair. Okay, that was really good. That was a lot of good nectar. Hey, Preston, what's up? How are ya? What's new? Okay, so now the question is, where do I go? I can't use my map or anything. So I can do this. Hopefully they'll be smart enough to grab it. 4 months and 20 days. Helpful information, Kimbot. Pick it up, gamers. Pick it up, shake it off. So now I can grab this 10 also. Oh my gosh. There's probably some yellows that came with us. No, there's not. Cool. Okay. That's good. That'll get taken care of. Hey, Donnie. I'm driving home and I'm not going to be very unsafe and not pay attention while watching the screen. Thank you, Donnie. I feel like you have to give that disclaimer every time or else someone goes, uh-oh, be safe. It's like, well, yeah. Okay. I'm specifically keeping my eyes off the road and only focusing on your gameplay to ensure maximum recklessness while driving. God, that's gonna trigger a lot of people in chat. I wouldn't really go that route if I were you. It's not very good for your campaign, you know. Something probably very valuable behind here. So I'll come back to this point if I remember where it is on the map. Hopefully I can find it. Wow, the sand looks awesome. I did buy the audiobook. Yeah, Esther. Wait, why? You're on chapter 3? Okay. Sounds good. Alright, let's do this. The little thing of 5 here. I do not have a lot of yellows. Unless they're all just trapped in here. Which is possible. A book that Dad recommended for us, Donnie. Yeah, Esther can DM you about it. I don't have that many yellows at all. Oh no, don't sprout Pikmin. Oh great, already did. Oh well. feel like throwing them high is so, like, not an advantage most of the time. It only comes in handy in very specific situations. Actually, wait. Back here. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Oh no. Sorry about that, buddy. After I threw, I'm like, oh no. It's weird that he recommended it. Huh. Really? Oh no, the game froze. I'm glad this didn't happen during the main game. I'm kind of sad. Wow. A freeze. Well, that's not great. Well, I got nearly 160. I'll know what score I got. Oh, this is very glitchy indeed. All right, guys, we have 2 derp coins to redeem. After that, we'll raid somebody. Reminds me, you need to buy the 2nd volume of the Transformers manga. Gosh dang it, Donnie. I mean, if it was that, then I mean, we probably have a certain expectation about it, but it's interesting that he... Oh, hey, Bentity, how's it going? Yep, you got here right at the end, but no worries. We're about to raid somebody, so if you're looking for a good time, don't worry, we got you covered. We'll find someone awesome to raid. Oh, look at that. I'm spared. I'm spared. That's good stuff. All right. So, let's... Ooh. Bonzinator's live. Who else is live? Riztik's live. TV's live. First Editor's live. Mad Spike's live. Oh, snap. He's doing Holiday Hijink. We need to raid Mad Spike. Alright, guys. He just streamed about an hour ago, so we're going to raid Mad Spike. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Oh, maybe he already played through it. I'm not sure. Oh, well. Who cares? We're going to raid him anyways. If you guys remember, there's a Clippy above my head. Clippy raid. Just clip that, and, like Esther has demonstrated, you can get a special raid message. Of course, JP, and thank you for the resub also, and I'm looking forward to your thumbnail. Carl, thank you also for the raid, and the 6 gifted subs, if I recall correctly, and the raid, obviously. You guys are all awesome. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Merry Christmas Eve, and a Happy New Year. You guys have been awesome, very pivotal to this year being as great as it has been for me, and for that, I am truly thankful. Thank you, Carl, for that. Happy holidays, Bentity. Lolo, Charles, you guys are all raring to go. Let's raid Mad Spike and show him some love. You guys, again, I'll see you in the Discord. Have an amazing, very Merry Christmas, TMNT fan, and Lolo, and Preston. I will see you guys, and Annie, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Congratulations!